Hello guys, it's Susanna here. I'm going to be doing the PPCC Mixed Media Challenge. I've got all my bits and pieces out. I'm working on my my art journal. I'll have to show you a bit of a flip through for this one of these days. So I've got the napkins and all the bits and pieces out that I need to get. So, and I've pre-cut some of the fussy cut stuff. What else do we need? Actually, I need a bit of Mod Podge and this. Okay, so I'll just put something underneath it because it can get a bit messy. So, one of the first things that it had on there is that you use a napkin, and I've got it in, I'll just write it down here. I've got it in no particular order. You can do it in whatever order you want to. So just makes it easy. If some things are a bit better to do in a different order, that's okay. I've gotten this beautiful napkin that someone gave me. I don't know who, but thank you. You know who you are, because I've been gifted quite a few napkins actually. And so I've cut it up and I've peeled the backing off. And the theme being spring garden, I thought this was pretty perfect. And it's spring garden because here in Australia it is the first month of spring. So I'm going to paste this on. And I'm wondering, get a bit of a shake. Oh, there it goes. Oh, good grief. So I'll probably have to pause it and dry it in between, because I'm going to have to do some what else do we do? Some watercolour. Sorry, I'm just not with it. So yeah, it's been a little while since I've done a video. Just haven't been with it, I tell you. And yesterday I had a big headache, so I thought I better not do anything. Got to be so careful with doing napkins, they can be so easily broken. So cute. So cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the dryer, hair dryer, and dry it. Probably cut that bit off. Yeah. Hopefully it will dry matte and I can get the other elements over the top of this. I used to do art journaling all the time. I watched a guy named Mike Deacon, and he does a lot of art journaling, and he did Mission Inspiration, and see, this is what happens. You've got to be so careful. There we go. See, we can salvage this poor guy. Yeah, so I thought, oh well, I'll re-watch some of the videos just so I could get some inspiration for myself. Now, put this one in here. And I got a few ideas. He's actually really good on what to do. So it's sort of like an art journaling, and you don't realise just how much I really enjoyed it and miss doing it actually. Used to do a lot of art journaling and working with mixed media and stuff. Ooh, got to be so careful. Okay. Yeah, I thought, well, this is going to be a nice easy one because a lot of our napkins are you know, very springy. Lots of beautiful flowers. I had other ones that I had picked, like I had a few that I'd put aside, and I thought, oh, I think this is really cute. So I thought I'll do that. Now, let that dry. Actually, I could probably put I wonder if that'll go on the other side. Won't do me for now. Okay, now what I've done also is I've cut out some bits and pieces from this book. It's called England It Is a Garden, and it's beautiful. It's got all these gorgeous flowers and all that kind of stuff. I've got a few other bits and pieces. There's Edith Holden. I've got that one, but I've also got a napkin with the same thing on there, so we'll see how we go. Okay, so it said to use music paper or a doily, and I was actually thinking that I might use both. Nothing more springy than singing in a garden. Since I've got this out, I might as well use it. And then I'll give it a good old dry. Get on there like that. I really like doing this, sort of almost a little bit like collaging. There we go. Now I'm going to stick the doily on as well. So nice and thin. Because I've got a title thingy that I wouldn't mind putting there. Okay, that's another step done. Now, I'll tick them off. Napkins, doily, music paper, plus he cut an image from a book. I'm going to do that there. And then I had this, which I thought I'd put here. So might do that first. Right on the fold. And I'm not even going to bother with distress ink. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to cover up the little bee too much, but it's okay if I do. Now hopefully I am in camera. Made sure that yep, I am. I was in camera range before I started. I really do want to keep that. Oh, that looks nice, yes. I wonder if I could lift that up a little bit and have that over the top. Yeah, easy to do mixed media when it's when the theme's spring garden, and book pages, plenty of book pages. I know that Nat has heaps of gardening book pages that she's collected. Now, oh, if I have to cut it off, I have to cut it off, eh? Not much I can do about it. There we go. One good thing about using Mod Podge, you just chuck it on and then put the stuff over the top. And then, what have I got for the other side? Got that there. I think that was the other side that I used. That was the bit that was cut out, and I think daisies sort of really remind me of spring. Okay. Got a little bit of show and tell that I wouldn't mind showing you either. My beautiful friend Nat, for my birthday, sent me a gift card, and I'm just going to show you what I got. I'm just putting it over like that because I've got to cut it, and then there's this beautiful, chuck that in there as well. That was on the other side. Now, get it over the whiskers. Okay. Yeah. Glue everywhere. Okay. Go. Now, it's got use a positive word or two, but I'm going to dry this and then cut the edges. It's almost like my my collage that I do, my one that I do, my seasonal one. It's a little bit different. Got so many mixed media pieces and a few ideas. Could only pick a few at a time. We don't want to totally. And I thought I'm going to pick stuff that's going to work really well with creating a really nice little Englishy style garden. Now, what else have we got? I've got this really cute I got this free with a magazine. Oh, something just went overboard. And I thought it would probably be nice to use. Here we go. Happy Spring might be the nice word. And I've also got some here we go. And some of these I haven't used. Oh my goodness, trying to get them off. That's Life is Beautiful and Happy Spring. I think that would be nice. I've actually got some words out of a book that I could probably use. Oh my goodness. Even though using a stamp wasn't part of it, I thought, why not? There you go, that's another medium. Sorry peeps. Move this out of the way while I struggle. Good Lord. Getting this stupid thing. Now, yeah, when they're from these, like you just about rip the suckers off. I think when I had the retreat and one of the girls had bought one of these type of things and I was yanking away at it and I ripped the thing in half. I'm sure they put glue on them. Good grief. There we go. Woohoo! Well, we did it. Okay. Probably put a few other little bits and pieces. I do love that rabbit. Maybe the little rabbit can go on the top in the corner there, I reckon. Okay. What I might do is I might pause it and then dry this stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, back again. Well, so far so good. Take out some of this. I might put some water in here. And maybe pick my Brights Jane Davenport palette. And I'll just spray water over it just to activate the paint. Okay. Now I'm going to grab some of that blue. Okay. And not enough room in my jolly place. Move these out of the way for now. I've got too many things I'm working on. It's terrible. Okay, Mod Podge. Move that. Move that out of the way, and hopefully we'll have space. Should rename my channel The Messy Crafter. Okay. Just dabble it in, because it's the sky, so we are going to do blue. Does not have to be perfect. Put some here as well. Okay. Around the birdie. This is why you put stuff underneath it. Okay. Go around this little guy. Blend it in. See, I might use this one. Getting a bit closer to some of that stuff. Use a finer brush. Then I'm going to get some green. See, looks a little bit splodgy. I'm going to get my this brush as well, because I want to do some splatters in because I can. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the green on the bottom. And this is all about just having fun, which you do. Does not have to be perfect. Thank goodness for that. Add a little bit of dark. Go over the leaves just slightly. Maybe over here as well. Some of the leaves here. And I'm going to use the coloured pencils to do some of the, carrots. Looks like radish over here. Quite like that. Now, go over that. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is clean that off. A little bit of purple. And make it quite watery. And just tap it, your brush. Blends in some of the colours. Make it look springy. Stuff it, I'll put it over here as well. Over the lot, because it will dry really light. Purple is actually quite a good shading colour. A bit more over here. There we go. And you do end up with splatters of stuff all over your studio, mind you. Okay. Let me see. Then we get out our dryer and give it a bit of a dry. I'll turn it off because it's pretty noisy. Okay, back again. I do want to do some colouring in. I'm going to just quickly colour in this watering can with watercolours. And I'll probably highlight some of that with pencils. Coloured pencils go really well with watercolour, but definitely have to make sure that it is dry. Actually, while I've got the purple out, I'll do a bit of purple on that butterfly. And then I'll highlight it with pencils. There we go. Darker there, because that's where the shadow is. And of course my little bee. This is a little bee. And then I'll do really light blue on the wings. Okay. And I do have a terracotta colour somewhere, but we'll make these pots this colour. And I think these are radishes, so they're going to be that colour too. There we go. I do have this palette as well, which has actually got browns and oranges, which we need orange for the carrots. Maybe I can terracotta these pots up a bit. There we go. Brownie terracotta colour. Now, and then we're going to get a bit of brown in the dirt. Probably should resurrect this little guy. Okay, now Okay. A bit of brown on the body. There we go. And then a little bit more green on these leaves. And geraniums. And to me, geraniums always seem to be red. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. Just go splodge, 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 and have it. There we go. Now I've got to dry all that again. A couple of, really let it dry, and then come back with coloured pencil and some sayings. I better clean up. I'll be back. I'll clean up and I'll be back with some coloured pencils and stuff. Okay, we're back again. I did blow dried a little more. I got some, this was from a flower book and it had flower gardens written on there and then beautiful flowers. I thought, oh, I think it needs something like that up there. And it doesn't have to be. The beauty of doing mixed media and doing this sort of stuff is it's just free. You don't have to be perfect, you just slap it on. And as you can see, I did it pretty quick. Actually, I'll do it down here because I don't want to cover up that. And I've still got this little stamp, Life is Beautiful, and I wouldn't mind even doing that little bunny in that corner there actually. So, but I've really got to let it dry. Oh, it's a flower garden, won't go gardens. There we go. Because the book is about flower gardens, but this is Peter Rabbit's garden. So we can probably call the page. Now, what else have we got? We've got a few more steps. That's add a positive word or two. Well, that's that one. And I'm just going to put Life is Beautiful. Hopefully it'll stick on there. It's been a little bit of a bugger. Doesn't look like it wants to stick. Where are we going to put that? I don't want to do it black. Seems a little stark. I'm just going to put that just there. It's a little bit bleedy, but that's okay. Gee, it's not sticking. And this one is not sticking either. It's going to be difficult on me. Yeah, well, I mean, they are freebies from a magazine, so you can't expect massive quality. And this probably end up being a bit smudgy too, but that's okay. I just wanted to put that in there. Happy spring. Probably going to move all over the place and get really squishy. Ah, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, there we go. There's our positive quotes. You can tick that off. Right, done that. So we've got use coloured pencils and do a border with ink. or markers. So I'll probably better put this, clean that. Okay. Probably the best thing to do would be to get rid of that water, but you know. My coloured pencils. My old Derwents. See, look how old these are. Get some green. Some green. I wonder if it's going to colour in, or is it going to totally rip the page? Oh, it might. Just do a little bit of scribbling because it's soft. Fill in some of the missing bits. See, like I said, rough as guts, doesn't have to be perfect. We need a darker green for these little guys. Okay, what else we got? Highlight it. A little bit along the line here. And a bit of shade into this baby. Now, I was going to do, where's that orange? Pretty bright orange. I like that. And maybe even a bit more on these pots. The beauty of mixed media is it pencils do go over the top of watercolour quite well, actually. I was a bit worried about the napkin, but that seems to be working okay as well. And we've got to not forget to sign. Okay, I might see if I can fix this poor little guy being mutilated. Okay, there we go. Actually, where the ink pen comes in. I might do signature there as well. September 2020. Okay, now, see, signing it before I even finished. Since I had the pen out anyway. Now, what else we got? And what I want to do is colour these reds a little bit more redder. And I want to do something on that butterfly. A little bit of yellow. Purple and yellow actually look really lovely together. Just on the edge there. There we go. It's got a watery colour look to this anyway, since that one's got purple and yellow. We might add a bit of yellow to that one, eh? Okay, now the last bit we are going to do. Do we need any more? Probably not. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, here we go. Those sticks that you get. I need to do a couple of stripes across it, which I may use the ink pen for. Okay, Still may use the pencils. So what I'm going to do is do the border. Whether I've left myself enough room to do the border remains to be seen. So you just do a really squiggly line, and you don't have to be perfect. So I mean, see, Yep. And go over it again, sort of double up, a bit like when you do the sewing, you know. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. This is where you just got to, and for me, I had to learn the hard way. I used to hate doing this sort of stuff because it was not, you know, I had to be in control. So, coloured ink markers. So these are my little Copic markers. If you just got one of these are just a waterproof pigment, you know, like a fine liner. You can get them at any stores. So I might just go, got two ends, colour in some of the bits that are left open, if you know what I mean. Just gives it a bit of colour. And once again, does not have to be perfect. I want this exercise to be completely freeing. And if we go out of lines, it's okay. See, completely out of line there, but I'm okay with that. The trouble has got no space. Okay. Now, I thought when I come down to the bottom, oh look, I might as well continue with this colour. I was going to do a bit of a green, but when you put it on the green anyway, it tends to go green. It's a tealy green. And here you've got yourself the simplest of simple borders with a little bit of charm, bit of colour. Yep, see, completely out of line, but that's alright. We're okay. We're not winning any prizes here. Okay. Now, I might just do a couple of like little crosses and a zigzag and cross there. Just add a little bit of texture. It sort of goes quite well with the drawing, and across here, and then it looks like you're supposed to bag. Oh, just out a bit of that. Gives you that freedom. That you so desperately need when you're doing mixed media. There we go. I quite like that. So we got ourselves. Now, we might go over this one a little bit just to highlight it. You want to be able to see it. It is a spring garden one after all. That one. Life is beautiful. Well, it can be. You've got to cherish the beautiful moments. Not always beautiful. And there we go. I think we are done. So I might, where did I say I was going to get some more pencils? Quite light blue. Need a bit more colouring in along here. There we go. Some of the bits that were missing. Yeah. Then you've got yourself your little quick and easy masterpiece that looks like you've painted yourself, and you really haven't. The beauty of collage. Okay, I think we're done. See, a little bit of blue over there, just needs it, I think. So we pack away our stuff, and that is our mixed media challenge done and dusted for September. Really enjoyed doing that one. I mean, who doesn't love Peter Rabbit? He is beautiful, and flowers and gardens, and it just shows a way that you can just do. I'm going to probably do borders on most of them. I'll just do different little borders. That's just what Mike Deacon and some of these others and what I used to do. Just adds it to a page. There we go. Isn't it adorable? I love it. Okay guys, thank you very much, and don't forget to post up your pictures on the Facebook as well. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Bye.